What about that Concours d'Elegance? You gonna head over to that?
Oh yeah. You know, it's funny because look, we have a penthouse listed here. 5 parking spaces. I mean, that's unheard of downtown.
Here's a fun fact. The San Diego skyline is known as the tool chest. That's because there's a flathead screwdriver, there's a socket wrench, there's a Phillips head screwdriver, and nothing is more iconic than the Harbor Club. One of the very first luxury penthouses in San Diego. We're gonna go meet Salt and Willow, an interior design firm that we work with. We're gonna look at the renderings that they've created, their vision on removing a staircase, and changing the design layout of the master bathroom. A little bit about the penthouse before we go up. It's 41 floors. If you have vertigo, probably shouldn't roll up there. It belongs to an exclusive club, not because it is the Harbor Club, which is an iconic element in the San Diego skyline, but it occupies the entire 2 levels of the top floor.
But this view,
This is where it's at.
isn't this great?
Yep.
This is as high as we can get downtown, outside at a residence.
So for the kitchen, we wanted to keep the footprint the same as it is now to minimize on construction costs. And we loved that the curves, you know, went with the windows, and we think it's super modern as is. We just kind of wanted to update the finishes to just give it a little bit of a new life.
I like that idea.
Yeah, definitely.
So you would keep the same footprint roughly.
Roughly the same footprint, yeah.
Nice.
Just
So I
to
really
minimize
like that.
construction costs and
Time,
Right.
permits, HOA permission. This is great.
Taking this bar back a little bit, there's still plenty of seating space, but then kind of more area to just stand around and gather in the kitchen.
you don't have to change anything but those in here and you're good to go. It's like a whole new kitchen.
What we wanted to do was keep these windows, keep all the natural light, but you could do a really cool modern light fixture.
Just a little bling in the kitchen.
Nothing wrong with that.
I'm really pleased. I think that's a great solution, and I think that would definitely make it a little more attractive to maybe a different buying pool. I love
Yeah.
it. Keep it the same, modernize it, add some seating, keep the natural light, tie in the circular lights. It's impressive.
And along with, you know, modernizing the kitchen, Kaylee and I just wanted to spruce up this little area, do some floating shelves, you know, have a little fridge, a little wine fridge with lots of champagne for the closing.
Yeah, thank you for that. Preparing for it. It makes a lot of sense because this desk, as nice as it is, there's a bigger one upstairs.
Right.
So we could totally repurpose this area for a wet bar. That makes a lot of sense.
Right, it's perfect for entertaining. If you have guests over on the patio, you can come in and grab a drink and go right back out.
You can probably even reach a drink from
Exactly,
the
you
patio.
don't even have to come all the way in.
Exactly.
Yeah.
This is the view where it would be great. We got light and
Yeah.
All right, we moved to the 2nd level. We're gonna go check out the master bathroom. The ladies have kind of come up with a different solution for fit and finishes, similar to what they've done in the kitchen. And again, it looks good to some the way it is, but we want to provide another look before we actually swing the hammer. It's good to have talent on your team.
So just like the kitchen downstairs, we wanted to keep the same footprint. I think Kaylee and I, you know, we have to see a space. Sometimes it's trial and error until we get a solid idea.
And changing up the finishes, doing some new flooring, new cabinetry, tile in the shower, and just really bringing it a little bit more up to date.
One of the things that we did in our drawing, we added a different tub. Kaylee, what finish did you say that was?
Hammered brass, which is beautiful, and it's just unique. You don't see it too often, and with all the white going on with the walls and the floor.
We thought it'd be cool to do this as, you know, a focal wall. Behind the tub, we added a really large oversized niche with a different tile. Really kind of, when you walk in, have it be kind of like an art piece.
keeping it consistent with what it is, which is that serene, relaxing space, but with a whole new identity. I love it.
Absolutely.
And taking advantage of the views outside.
We would probably want to knock down this. We just need to make sure first it wasn't structural or load bearing. And then just create, you know, a big, large glass door, just kind of, again, adding more natural light, making it more modern, making it feel more just open and airy.
Options. You always need options. That's why we have the visual team over here, but they actually are more than a visual team. They know what they're doing.
If you were able to add in, you know, a big slider door, that would be great. And then, yeah, do some beautiful lounge chairs. Have a little champagne bucket with some ice and chillin'.
That white tile, either the same or very similar all the way out to try to just plant the seed that it's indoor-outdoor space. Is that something that could work?
Yeah.
You wouldn't want to do marble outdoors, but you could do, there's so many
Like a
different
porcelain.
porcelains that
Yeah.
mimic marble, or you could do a nice like concrete porcelain, which is super modern.
And then definitely keeping a lot of plants out here and just adding in that green, because we are huge proponents of plants. It just brings everything to life.
It does, and it warms the space up.
Yeah.
We're facing east right now, facing a little south. As someone who has lived in every direction downtown, this is my favorite view because it gives something to look at night. I mean, look at right here. We got a plane landing. We got the mountains in the background. We got Mexico all the way over there. Obviously the Coronado Bridge, the bay, the ocean. This is my favorite view. I love getting to see the different neighborhoods.
Leaving the master bath where we learned that, keeping it open, taking advantage of a view, swapping out minimal design materials will really enhance or appeal to other types of buyers. What we're actually gonna walk to now is the staircase. It's the focal point of this unit. It doesn't take advantage of this view, but in their design, there's a couple options.
So when you walk into this penthouse, unfortunately, this is all you see is the stairwell. So Kaylee and I thought, let's get rid of this wall.
Just makes it feel way more open and spacious. Modernize the stairs with really pretty wood floating stairs with a glass railing.
And another option would be kind of do an L shape, so it's gonna open up all throughout this area. You're still gonna have the glass railing, the floating steps, and it's just gonna really modernize the space and really connect both levels together.
Yeah.
That's awesome. I love that idea because when you walk in the front door, I don't know about you all, but I naturally go right, but it's not that obvious.
Right.
Whereas if you were to implement that, it would be quite obvious.
Getting rid of this, walking through that door is really gonna change just your whole first impression of the space.
The staircase gets knocked down in one of your options. I think we lose the dining room. Is that correct, off of the master kitchen? So do you have a solution for that?
There's so much space over here. There's already enough sitting room with the living in this corner of the room. So why not do a really cool modern dining room over here?
Yeah.
Add a fun chandelier fixture.
Yeah, just have it be super open to the living area. Great for entertaining.
Is brass in right now? And the reason
Totally.
I've noticed some just beautiful homes with kind of that a cool element, a warm element, and then a beautiful brass complement.
Yeah, we think doing like the cooler when you already have the blue going on outside with the ocean.
I think brass goes really well with a lot of raw materials, raw stone, raw wood.
Totally.
And this adding that little bit of shine element with the brass just really, really ties it together.
It doesn't have to all be cool or all be warm. We love just mixing it all together and making it super unique. And
When I noticed, she's already done that quite well here with different textures and patterns. So she's done a great job with that as is.
It's beautiful. It is beautiful. So beautiful.
Deb and I partnered up to help serve Point Loma. So first time I've actually been in this house. Becoming familiarized with this neighborhood is a goal of mine, and no better to do it than with your partner who actually lives here. So, uh-oh, I see Mom coming. Good morning.
This guy is like no one, dude. You are a different level.